Welcome back, Jig Heads. I'm Big Philly, this is the Jig Squad, and we're here to bring you another edition of Getting Jiggy With It. Back by popular demand, we've been really busy through the back half of the year, but since we were together at the holidays, we decided to get together and bring you Getting Jiggy With It Holiday Edition. So here we are, and guys, what are we working on today?
A 3D gingerbread house puzzle.
That's it, it's a 3D gingerbread house puzzle.
And there's a number one, and tomorrow is Christmas Eve.
Tomorrow.
Make sure to get to bed in time so Santa won't see you in the night.
That's right, tomorrow is Christmas Eve. We got a little bit of time before, so most families get in the kitchen, they get their gingerbread dough out, they get their icing, they get their candy, they make a beautiful gingerbread house. Then what do they do with that gingerbread house?
Eat it.
Eat it. Not this family. We do a Jiggy bread house. And
this ain't edible.
No,
edible.
you do not want to eat this house.
Jiggy bread.
But what it is super fun, and you're going to learn a lot while you do it. So, since the holidays are so busy, we don't have time to mess around. Let's get into it. This is what you get with the 3D gingerbread house Ravensburger. I picked it up at the local toy store. And before we get into it, let me introduce the Jig Squad for people who are new. We've got right here to my right, BLT. I got Jazzy Joe and the Fresh Princess, and they're super excited to do it. Jazzy Joe and myself worked on the construction of this base piece, and as we were working on it, Joe pointed out that the bottom of the box is actually part of the puzzle. So you build this, it requires knocking out a few, perforated pieces, and then stringing this LED light piece that you light up later through with a battery. But, since this isn't Lego with it, we're going to get into the puzzle. We did that work ahead of time. And what you're going to do is take that piece and put it in your box here, and you got the bottom half of the puzzle. So that is pretty cool because you're using the whole thing. We did that work ahead of time just to show you that it works. She lights up. We're good to go. Good job, Jazzy Joe. Now, the next part of the puzzle is the puzzle pieces themselves. So it comes in a bag, and you're going to pour them out just like your standard puzzle. However, it's a little bit different than your normal puzzle because the pieces on the back actually have a numbering system. So you can see on the front, there's a picture like any other puzzle, but on the back, there's a numbering system. I'm going to bring this real close because basically what that shows you is piece 1 links to piece 2. You can get, your junior puzzlers like BLT here working on finding certain numbers for you. They can work on the back of the puzzle. And then people who work really well with shapes and colors, like the Fresh Princess on the end, she might work on the front side of the puzzle because she's really good at recognition of shapes and where things go with respect to the picture. And then you got your Joe of all trades who can do a little bit of both. So it's a really great puzzle to work on together as a family. Different elements, and then at the end you've got your decorating, just like the actual baker in the kitchen who would be making a gingerbread house. We'll leave that to the Fresh Princess because that's her thing. But for now, we're going to get into the puzzle making. So are you guys ready to tackle this? First, never done a 3D jigsaw puzzle. This is my first time. No one here has. We did the escape room puzzle, which this is similar because there's some multiple elements.
Go check it out.
Oh yeah, check it out. It's
in the link below.
In the link below, I think. Yeah, you guys know more about that. But it's down there somewhere. Check out the escape room puzzle if you haven't. That was our first quarantine video. This is now another one we're doing because we're home, we're spending a lot of time together. We're trying to mix it up, and it's quarantine.
We also did it in an escape house at our real house, and we went for missing keys. We saw one at the coop. We saw one at.
That's right. We did a bunch. Yeah, we did our own escape room. Maybe we'll make a video of doing an actual escape room some other time. But this is about jigsaw puzzles.
Yes.
So let's get going. We're going to turn on the time lapse. No. Okay, Jig Heads, we are back from our time lapse, and as you can see, our gingerbread 2D puzzle is completed. You made a neat comment when we were trying to figure out the order to put them in. What did you say you kind of had to think of it as?
I said it kind of reminds me of like a world map, like one of those like flat maps that like you might have in like your classroom or something. And even though like it's flat, you like the world is curl like
That's
it's a
right.
sphere. So like you kind of have to picture it being in like
Exactly.
a cube
Because
shape.
we decided to do it in the 2D format here, but at the end of the day, it has to wrap around and connect to itself. So we've had part of the puzzle on that side and part on this side, and it wasn't until we used that thinking of sort of a map and a globe that it really came together for us. So we have it done, and now we are going to try and fold it. We decided to go the 2D route and then work it into a 3D picture. So let's see what we can do. Here's what it looks like in 2D. Cat, why don't you put it down? And you can see on the back, if I can for the viewer, there are hinges at the different spots.
So that's where you know to fold.
That's where you know to fold. So you need one person to sort of hold it,
Yeah.
and then we're going to try and
Give it
fold
like
it
stabilize it.
without breaking the puzzle. So there's one edge. Let's lay it down and see if we can kind of, I'm losing one
I
of
have
the
the
pieces.
box right here.
Let's see if we can kind of, oh boy. I gotta try and work that edge in without
It's not
breaking the
easy.
puzzle. No, oh, and we already have a bit of a casualty. We may have to try a different tactic here. What I'm gonna do, because we already lost one of our little nibs on one of our puzzle pieces. So I'm gonna put my hand there. Fresh Princess, why don't you try and bend that while my hand's there and see if that'll work. Try and get that in. That worked a little better. Okay. We're gonna have to try something different here. Let's take it apart. Now that we know the order it goes in, let's take it apart and see if we can't bend it and then put it on to the box. Let's get that there. Oops, let's keep it in the right order. Okay. So now we're going to bend this 90-degree angle piece. That works a little better when it's not connected. Yeah, there. Now we've got a bend in the piece. We got a corner at the hinge. And then that's going to go on one of our long sides there and snap in. Now you can see the next piece is a much shorter edge. So I'm going to take that off. And take that off.
I think this way is working better.
Yeah, I think we might have a little more luck here. These pieces really do snap together much better than a normal puzzle.
I think they're not like made out of cardboard though.
No, they're definitely hardy pieces.
Yeah.
Okay, so I got that now, and we're going to do the same thing here and bend these suckers at the hinge. Works real well. Okay, and then this would have connected here. You just, again, like the globe, spatially have to remember which side to go on, like that. Now this long edge here is going to be these guys. Take it out, okay. And since we already have a hinge, we don't have to bend this guy, we're going to leave it there. And then this side, we need to bend. Bend them up. Yeah, it's much easier if you do it this way. But hey, like I said, it's our first time doing it, so hopefully we save you a little bit of time and you don't break a piece like we did, but nothing a little icing can't fix, am I right? That's the beauty of a gingerbread house. Make a mistake, put on a little gumdrop, and off you go. Okay, so, oh, we gotta bend this one too. That's okay, that's okay. You know how we do it on Getting Jiggy with it. Every once in a while a ceiling tile falls or a puzzle breaks. Just means we have an extra opportunity to do it again. There we go. Okay, so now that it's bent, oh, I broke another one. It's okay. I think we're going to be okay there. There. Snap that in. Now, can we get this to connect? That is the million-dollar question. It's going to connect like this. There we go. We have a corner. And look at that. It actually comes right where it's supposed to. Look at that. Can you get that one on there?
This one has a broken, like,
Yeah.
frame.
As long as most of them hang together, should at least hold its shape there. And there are these little little plastic pieces that Jazzy Joe put in when we were doing the construction that hold the puzzle up. And then last but not least, let me spin that your way, bud. Okay, and I'll let you do the honors of putting up the final wall.
Should I connect it to these things first?
Well, that's where I was confused before.
Should I? Or
Let's
is
not.
it back?
Yeah, let's do it back. We'll leave that, as the last wall.
This without the thing?
Yeah, let's do it without the thing. I don't know if.
I don't know if it will hold.
Let me see.
It might.
Yeah, it's structurally sound. So I mean, these pieces hold together, and as long as you got it anchored on 3 of them,
That looks good.
that's good. So now this is what we have. We have our 3D gingerbread house puzzle. The next
And
step.
make the roof, I think.
Yeah, is you're going to put your roof on. Okay. And now, if you look on the inside, and while we were doing the puzzle, I found this to be very annoying. I'm not sure if you noticed it, but there are these little protruding nibs
Yes.
on the very top
Yes.
edge. And when you're doing it on a table, it's hard to push the puzzle pieces down.
Kind
But
of go like
yeah, they make it a little wonky, but what that is for, it looks like, is to put this roof in. And basically, they should
kind of hold it up.
kind of hold those little nibs, is my guess.
Oh, it
Yeah,
has these things.
yeah, exactly. So, we're going to do there. See, they push right in from that front edge. Oh, sorry, dude. Try that again. Try that again. Okay, you kind of hold that there. Let's do this side first. You see how those things are going? And you don't want to push. This kind of needs a little bit of finesse, which isn't really my strong suit. Come on, I need a little finesse on this edge, bud. There. Hey, okay, we're in there. Now the back edge, that's good. That's good. That's good. You hear it snapping in, those are not pieces breaking. Uh-oh, we're losing a bit on this corner. Oh boy, we're losing it. Okay, let's try and keep this together. That's it. That's it.
Side.
Good girl. Yeah. This needs.
Well, that one
There we
doesn't
go.
have the things.
Yeah, that. We have some areas of where we lost some integrity, but I think we're 90% of the way there. So we're going to take that, and now we have our base, which we constructed earlier. We have our 2D puzzle, which we folded
Yes.
from our world map
Yep.
into our globe,
Mhm.
our jigsaw globe.
Yeah. Well, our cube.
Cube.
Kind
You're
of.
right, it's not a globe, but I'm trying to extend the
Yeah.
metaphor, but
Yeah.
it's okay. And then what we have, let's see, test 1, 2. We're glowing. We are glowing.
That's so cool.
Sorry, break this whole thing.
Does it matter which side to put them on?
It's a great point. Why don't we try this other side? Maybe there is some preferred side. Good job, good job. And then we're just gonna kind of lean into it. We're not gonna, okay, can you bang the other side up there, bud? because maybe we can just kind of have it fall together. Good. Yep.
It's just hard with the other side.
Yeah, exactly. Hang on, we're gonna do that. And we're just going to have them sort of come together. Hey, they're gonna marry at the top. Yeah! Look at that. Okay, we got a roof. And now we just have some of the, what do they call these? Like some of the
Shingles?
the axe. Well, yes, in the roofing world. I meant in the gingerbread where like decorations or
I don't know.
accessories. I don't know what they call them. There's probably not even really a name for them. I'm just making it up.
They like snap in.
Everything sort of we're just forcing into place.
Oh, right here.
Yeah, you got it. You got a future in roofing, my love. We got that. Good. Okay, and we got a couple other, what do they call it? Embellishments? Isn't that a thing? Like in scrapbooking?
I'm not sure.
You have no idea. Okay, I'm making these things up. Embellishments, I think they're called. You go to your scrapbooking store, that's what they'll call them. Okay, oh, this is troublesome to me.
I think I just pushed it in.
Yeah. Hey, we're just, okay, and then these go on the windows. Without icing, they're really kind of, yeah. Is there any order we want these in? Like we've got peppermints, we've got a heart. Do we want hearts in the middle?
Sure.
I think we want
I'll put a
hearts
heart
in
in
the middle. But I didn't read
Can't
these.
really put it under.
Okay. I had some
might
luck
need a
over
little
here. I had some luck over here, so we're just there. You gotta, you can't be shy with these. You gotta give it a little elbow grease. And I need my heart. Do we have our heart? Oh.
That is the heart.
Oh. No, my heart was green on the other side. Do I worry about trying to take it off, or do we just?
No, I think it's fine.
Yeah,
It's no big deal.
no, it's not. It's not worth losing the whole house roof over.
It's cute.
It's super cute. Okay, so
Is it done?
it's done. There it is. Okay, so there is your 3D gingerbread house. You got your puzzle sides.
Should we put the lights on?
Should we put the light? Do you even have to
Yes.
ask? Of course we're gonna put the lights on. Oh, look at that. If you want a quick activity that you can do in an afternoon or a few hours with your kids, super fun. And
Good for all ages.
thanks, Fresh Princess. Always a pleasure. Thanks, Jigheads, for tuning in. You can pick this up at your local toy store, Ravensburger 3D Puzzle. I would like, from the Fresh Princess and myself, Big Philly, have yourself a jiggy little Christmas. Bye.